All right, welcome to part two of the Western Conference of our over-unders predictions.
Yes. Our 100% accuracy, we just 100% accurately predicted the East. So go ahead and get your bets in based on what we said. I mean, we had conflicting opinions, but I guess agree with whoever
If
you
we
like.
conflicted with you, just go who you trust more and who had a better taste, I guess, for that.
Yeah,
Or maybe just don't bet on every single one.
just don't. Yeah, just don't. Maybe it's the ones we agree with.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, right? I mean,
I think so. I think we did possibly the way easier conference first.
yeah,
Just off the top of my head, because the West is so much more competitive. Uh, Honestly, probably outside of maybe two or three teams.
there's a couple teams who are stragglers for sure.
But other than that, I mean, I guess we'll see. I haven't looked at the Western Conference uh, lines, but like we did last time, we'll start at the bottom and go up and give our over under, and then give a reason and go from there.
Starting off with the Utah Jazz, 18.5 is the line. They won 17 games last year in a tank that was, I mean, monumental tanking job last year.
I mean, and I can only expect another one.
Yeah, I mean, Markkinen should get traded by the All-Star break.
You would think, or else he's just sitting there doing nothing. I mean, honestly, they got Ace Bailey, who looked pretty good in preseason, but other than that, my biggest complaint with them is that every player that they've drafted through this rebuild has been uh, role players.
Yeah, I mean, they draft
Ace
what's the other
Bailey.
guy? They drafted him and someone else, didn't they? What's his name? I thought he looked pretty good. He was wasn't he like a freak? No, that was the Pelicans who got the freak athlete. I don't know the rookies very well.
Ace Bailey, yes, he looked pretty good, but he's a rookie, and they lost Sexton, Clarkson, John Collins.
Yeah.
I think hand to heart, I think this is the worst team in the league.
Yeah, I mean they're also playing in the West, so they have a much harder schedule than teams like the Wizards or the Nets.
I would say Nets and Jazz are the worst teams in the league, like undoubtedly. 18.5 is low. I mean, but if you're going off the fact that they won 17, 18 last year,
17 last year. Are they 2 wins better?
17 games is pathetic. And they still had Markkinen on that team. So I can only imagine they are not going to try to win games this year.
They lost 65 games last year. They lost more games than the Cavs won last year. Just keep that in perspective.
I'm gonna go under. I think this could be. Well, I mean, if I don't know, it's tough because like if you can't win 19 games, I mean, what are you doing? I mean, I get this could be a historic tank job, and
How
I
many
don't.
games is Mark? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, keep going.
I was gonna say I don't particularly like any of their players either.
My
As
thing is,
you know,
at what point did they just shut it down with Markkinen?
probably. I mean, and also like, is Markkinen like he knows he's not playing for anything?
Like they're just wasting his career at this point.
At what point does he also just go, why should I, like he got his money. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's playing for a contract or anything. He got a fucking borderline max. So, I mean, what the hell does he have to play for? They're not going to win anything. I mean, he got his money. They already been talking about trading fucking Walker Kessler for a season now.
Who's
So
young? A young center.
who they're just going to trade him, I guess. Just
Makes no sense.
I mean,
The
and
obvious
then
marketing, in my opinion, you got to trade him. Get like at least 2 picks, maybe a young guy as well. I mean, he didn't
if
have
you
a huge
don't,
value because he's got a max contract. But I mean,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go under. I don't think they're any better than last year. I think they might be worse.
they are worse. But yeah,
Like I could see them.
can this team win 20 games? I don't think so. I mean, they
This,
might win 14 games, honestly.
this team has no talent outside of marketing and yeah, the rookies. I mean, Ace Bailey's probably gonna be a pretty good player, and Keontae George is, I mean, solid. But again, like Keontae George, Bryce Sensabaugh, Isaiah Collier, like, are these guys anything more than just like solid role players in their careers? Honestly, I mean, I don't know. I go under. I don't really have much else to say. The Jazz stink.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go under as well. Um, I mean, just moving on. Honestly, after that, what is there to talk about the Jazz? I mean, we spent honestly too much time on it to
I
begin
think
with.
what explains it best with how awful, how good the West is, and how awful the Jazz are is the next closest team from 18 and a half is 31 and a half.
The Phoenix Suns.
A 13 game jump. So they're saying that the Jazz 13 games worth 14.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy.
I mean, honestly, with the Suns,
Yeah,
31,
let's
31,
talk about it.
no Durant, no Beal,
No point guard.
no point guard again. Still, I mean, I think
Dylan-
they don't even
they-
have time anymore. So, I mean,
They're already shopping Dylan Brooks.
yeah. I mean, Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Mark. They got the Hornets centers. Mark
They have that.
Williams.
They have the rookie they drafted. I don't know his name from Duke.
Oh, Kalam Malach. That guy.
I don't know his name.
That is his name. Malach. With the Rockets pick at 10 that we gave him for KD. I'm a Rockets fan. That's why I said we. And Ryan Dunn, Grayson Allen.
I'm going under.
I think this team fucking sucks, dude. This
uh,
team stinks. I know it's
they're,
like they Booker. Booker's great, but
they're paying him like $72 million.
their center rotation
Is good.
it's the
I would,
Hornet
I would
rotation.
say it's solid.
It's
Well, it's
solid.
not good, but it's solid. It's better than like the Celtics or the Pacers. But my problem is that it's gonna be your turn, my turn kind of thing. I think Booker and Jalen Green switching off, and there's no. I don't know how the offense is gonna look. Like who's running point guard? Devin Booker, Jalen Green,
It's the Suns from last year who
but
missed the
worse.
finale, but replacing Booker with Jalen Green and losing Kevin Durant in place of Dylan Brooks. So take your pick, dude. I mean, you really think they still have no point guard? Because I guess just fuck a point guard. They're just gonna never get one. Who the hell is their power forward? I don't know. Maybe I'm just completely missing somebody. Royce O'Neal. I mean,
Who's their head coach?
who even knows it? I
I
literally. No, I'm not even lying. I have no idea. They fire them every year.
I mean we're pretty avid NBA fans, and even we don't know these answers to these questions. And you expect me to bet the over on this?
This team is bad. I mean, I'm a Rockets fan, so I've seen more Jalen Green than any other fan base, and
Yeah.
he's a you know what, on the Suns he'll average 22 to 25 on 44 from the field and 35 from three. Play no defense and just put up some empty numbers for you. I mean, the Rockets were the second seed with them last year, but we had a top defense, a top 3 head coach, I would say.
Yeah.
And we had vets. Like, we had a ball handler in Fred VanVleet who can initiate the offense. Devin Booker is just not that. And neither is Jalen Green. So, I mean,
Devin Booker had his best years of his career. He had a generational point guard and Chris Paul next to him. I'm just saying.
yeah, this team is the Bucks. They're doing everything they can and all using up every asset they can to keep Booker happy, and it's not going to result in anything. At least the Bucks won a championship. And granted, these are the teams that met in the final,
Yeah.
but it's this Devin Booker and Giannis. It's just inevitable. They're going to leave because this team is nothing.
There's also one difference is that Booker's not Giannis.
No, not at all. And I don't think at this point, and you can argue any point, that Devin Booker is a number one option on a championship team. He's just not. I mean, he's great. I mean, he's probably would be the best 2 option in the league.
What's crazy
But
is he almost was. He was 2 wins away from being number one option on a championship winning team.
he was, but at this point in his career, I don't know, and I attribute that playoff run to Chris Paul mostly.
Yeah, Chris Paul and Bridges and Ayton. They got the best out of Ayton. Cam Johnson.
I mean, the minute Chris Paul left, it's just, I mean,
The minute that Luka Doncic rolled up to town, Game 7 was a moment that this team has been spiraling ever since.
I go under. I could see them being horrible.
I'm under as well. They don't. Do they own their own pick, or is it going to Houston?
They don't own their own pick.
So it's going to y'all.
I believe so.
Unbelievable.
They didn't even get any of their. The only pick from them they got back was 10th pick to get Kamal Malach, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Another win move now. That's crazy.
Yeah, so they're now. And then remember they also traded the last bit of their first round picks for Mark Williams. So,
I mean, I hope for their sake they go over just because how pathetic that is.
Yeah, if they don't go, if their fucking win totals in the 20s,
they're slated as the 5th worst team, but Vegas is predicting to be the 5th best lottery odds for Houston. Basically, is what you're telling me.
I honestly think. Well, no. I was going to say I think they're easy 14 seed, but then a team came to mind. We'll get to them, and I have very strong opinions, so we'll get there.
Oh God. Okay, so we're both under. I'm under. They're
not good.
All right. You want to go into you want to go next then?
Yeah. Well, the Pelicans are projected 31.5. Skinny Zion.
Yes.
You know what, dude? I think over, dude. I mean,
I'm a way over, by the way. I just want to add that before you go in, but go ahead. I'm a hard over.
I love Zion, and he's dominant when he plays. Obviously, Pelicans' injury history is basically the Sixers. Bad. DeJounte Murray's not going to be playing for a while because he's still fucking hurt from his Achilles. But Zion looks good. If he stays on the floor, just that in itself, I think, is over 31.5. And I like Trey Murphy. I like Herb Jones.
Yep.
And Jordan Poole he's whatever, but I think he's good enough. And I mean, they lose McCollum, which he's on the Wizards. We never said that, but that doesn't change my opinion.
I forgot he's on the Wizards.
Doesn't change my opinion.
He's the guest of Jordan Poole trade. They still have Grand Theft Alvarado as well.
They do. Eves Missy, Kevon Looney.
That's a vet.
I mean, I think I'm not going to sit here and say they're a playoff team, but I don't see why they can't be a play-in team. I mean, why not? I mean,
I don't see how they're worse than Sacramento.
Exactly.
I don't want to jump ahead, but I'm just being honest here.
I think
I'm basing this a lot. Skinny's he looks like a different person. I mean, I think he's going to play a lot of games this year and be explosive and run point Zion. I'm very high on this team, and I'm going over.
I'm just
Yeah,
looking at. Go ahead.
I just like this team as well. Jordan Poole, keep him in a role. Don't let him, think this is his team. This is Zion's team. Trey Murphy's going to get. He could take a leap. And he already has taken a leap. But I think he's a good number 2 option for a play-in team. And then Herb Jones is top 5 perimeter defender. I like Yves Missy. That's about it. But I'm really basing this a lot on Trey Murphy and Zion.
Yeah, and when you have a guy like Herb Jones, if he stays healthy, I mean, you have a guy who can lock up the best player any night, and then you also have a guy like Jose Grand Theft Alvarado who can lock up another guy, so a point guard. So, yeah, I mean, I like it, and they do have Derek Queen who they drafted, but they also made probably one of the most baffling trades in recent memory by trading up to get Derek Queen and trading away their next year's first rounder unprotected
To Atlanta.
to Atlanta.
Oh,
So I mean, they have to be good this season.
Atlanta's slated to get the number 6 pick according to Vegas right now.
So they have to be good. They don't have their own first round pick. So yeah, I like this team. I don't love them, but I think they're solid. And I'm gonna just say it: the next 2 Western Conference teams listed, I think they're better than both of them.
Yeah, I have 2 wishes for this Pelicans franchise. The first one is that they fire their entire training and medical staff.
Yes,
Second one is they move the team to Seattle and rebrand as the Supersonics. But
get the team out of New Orleans, but they don't need no damn
they,
team.
the fans don't care. The
And it's
owners
true.
don't even care.
It's true. If you're one of the 5 Pelicans fans, it's on. I mean, in Texas here, we have a lot of people who move from Louisiana to Texas, and I've talked to a bunch of them, and they're either Saints or LSU fans. Nobody gives a shit about the Pelicans.
I know a Saints fan. He's a Mavericks fan as well.
So go ahead and
So,
yeah,
I work
that
with
doesn't
them. I'm
say
just saying. I mean,
it.
he, uh, you're a Saints fan, and then if you're living in Texas, you're a Rockets fan, Spurs fan, or I don't think you're going to be a Pelicans fan. Honestly,
No,
what's
yeah,
there to be a fan of? All
mediocrity.
right, we're both over, but again, yeah, I mean they have to play good. As does Phoenix, but I think this team's just better than Phoenix.
They're better. Yeah, I think so. If they're healthy, they're definitely better.
All right, well, next up is your Portland Trailblazers at 33.5.
It's not mine. I have no association with this team, but
They won 36 games last year. Had a
that's
great finished the season pretty well as well. I'm gonna add.
I don't know, man. They obviously have Dame, but he's not going to play. They have Drew. They have Scoot. They have Shaden, Denny, Tumani, Klingon.
Jeremy Grant.
They still got the remains of Robert Williams down there.
Time
Um,
Lord.
yeah, and they have. I mean,
They have baby Jokic.
they do. They have Young Hansen,
I mean,
Chinese Jokic.
yeah.
I think this team. I think they're going to be extremely good on defense. With Tumani, Klingon, Drew, and Denny can hold his own. I mean, I think that honestly, I would go over because I think that they have depth and I think that they have enough good, solid players to win games. That's kind of all I'm gonna say because they're kind of a weird team.
If Yang Hansen's good, this is a must-watch team for me. I'm watching every highlight. If Scoot Henderson can just be a half of what Almond Thompson is, that's a success. You mentioned Denny. Denny's the best player on the team somehow. I don't know where this came from. I'm an over. they won 36 games last year and they got better. I don't see how this goes. I don't see how they only win. I don't see how they win I don't even win they should win 38 games. Maybe not. That's a little rich. But
their biggest loss was DeAndre Ayton, and that's not a loss to me.
that's actually a win.
I mean, that's not a loss. And they got Drew Holiday, who, I mean, he's old, but he's going to bring leadership and defense. And you have Dame, who is going to coach the young guys. I mean, he's still going to be there.
Yeah, they'll be there rehabbing. They're going to watch how hard he's working rehabbing that Achilles. So,
and Chauncey Billups is fine. I think that I don't have an opinion on him because he's only been the coach when Portland's been absolutely mid.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the fact that they won 36 games last year is actually pretty good. I mean,
their defense gonna be great. Tumani and Drew Holiday
and then Klingon at the rim too. I mean, good luck. But Tumani's already a first team all defense guy.
Yeah, he got his extension.
I mean,
his team is weird, but I like it. I don't know why.
They just have a good mix of young talent because I could see Shaden Sharp breaking out.
It just the pieces don't all fit together, but there's a lot of pieces there that makes sense.
Yeah, this isn't going to be their final team. Jeremy Grant's going to move on eventually. I don't think Denny's going to be there long term. But Tumani, Shaden, Scoot, Klingon, those guys are going to be the pieces. And hopefully Young Hansen, dude. But
if Scoot, Shaden Sharp, Denny, or Yang can become an all-star, or two of them, this is they have something.
I think it's just I think they're a couple years out, but I think they're still a solid team that can beat any team, but also lose to any team.
Yeah.
So I would go over.
This is the most fun I've seen a Portland team, and I don't know. It's since Dame, since early Dame with McCollum.
The past few years of Portland basketball has been just. I mean, you couldn't pay me to tune into highlights or anything because it's just been boring.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think I'm not super high on the Blazers, but I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they snuck in as a 10 seed. Nothing more, but
yeah,
I think that could be their ceiling.
I agree. Fun team.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. Here we go. I got strong words.
The next team is the Sacramento Kings, slated at 37.5. Last year, they won 40 games somehow. Traded De'Aaron Fox. Traded Halliburton a couple of years ago. They have the Bulls roster now just in the West Coast. I'll let you take it from there.
Under by a lot. By a lot. This is the most pathetic team I think in the league. They're pathetic. I mean, at least the Jazz, Wizards, Nets, they know they're bad. They're going to be bad and get a top pick and try to build their talent. Hornets, I mean, at least they have they've got something. They've got Brandon Miller. They got Con Knipple. They have LaMelo, who is he's still young. The Suns the Suns and the Bucks. I mean, they have a star. So there's hope that you can trade Booker maybe and get a good haul. Giannis a good haul. What the fuck do the Kings have? I honestly,
a couple picks from the Fox trade, and
they have a couple picks from the Fox trade that are. I remember looking at them. I was like, these picks are they're Spurs picks. I mean,
yeah, they have Dennis Schroeder, who's a Hall of Famer in Germany.
And they just paid Dennis Schroeder $50 million, who was on 3 teams last season.
They have Russell Westbrook, who thank you for signing him, by the way.
So that means they'll have Russ, Sabonis, DeRozan on the floor at the same time. None of them can shoot.
They have 2 guys who can go for nip at any moment.
Get a nip game.
2020. But other than that, I don't see how this is a real basketball team.
So and outside of Keon Ellis, who's playing defense? Because he ain't getting any at the rim.
I
And
think Keegan Murray is injured as well.
he is. Keegan Murray is already injured.
They also lost Jake LaRavia, who is streaky hot, according to Skip Bayless. That's a big loss.
They traded for Jonas and just let him go. I mean, they just traded for Jonas and said, "Okay, bye." I could not tell you who their backup center is right now. I mean,
Trey Lyles. I don't know if he's even in the NBA anymore, though.
and this is the point we're at. I mean, the Kings said, well, the Bulls were mediocre. They've been playing teams. You know what? We want that. Let's do that. I mean, we have Sabonis instead of Vucevic. He can play make a little better and a better rebounder, but come on. And
it's
they're only
sad.
it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. This team is going to be in the gutter for the next 5 to 10 years. They're going to be in the gutter. They have no hope. I mean, they
My
have
advice:
picks.
if you're a Kings fan, here's my advice. There's a team about an hour, 45 minutes west. Just root for the Warriors.
Yeah.
I know it may hurt, but maybe just move. If you live in Sacramento, that's your first mistake.
If you're a Kings fan, you know what? If you're a Kings fan, this should not faze you because you've known absolutely no success. If you're like around our age of like 25 to 30, you're what, like fucking a child watching the O2 Kings. So like ever since then, you know no success. You had DeMarcus Cousins and never made a playoff appearance.
You know what would be interesting if a Kings fan met a Browns fan and just talked for an hour and just talked about pain and
I mean,
hope, having no hope.
I think now that they had their 1 year of like, oh, this is fun. Like this Kings team is like, they were like must see basketball that year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just back to the gutter. I mean, it's just what can this team? What's the ceiling? What are they thinking? We can push for a 9 seed. I mean,
This team, I think, could 31 games they win, maybe.
The smart thing to do,
blow it up.
Trade Levine, trade DeRozan, trade Sabonis. You're not going to get anything for DeRozan. You might get something decent for Levine.
What I would do is just let Westbrook just do whatever he wants and just tank the season and try and get a top pick.
I think the signing of Westbrook enforces that they will think they have a chance.
Yeah.
Because why would you sign Westbrook if
because it's Russ. I mean,
yes. I mean, a respect signing.
He's box office.
Yeah, a legacy signing. I mean, dude, this team is. I think they're like 28, 27 wins.
I also just believe the only thing with the Kings is you never know what they're going to do. They may, just play it out the whole year. They may blow it up. They're always going to do what you least expect them to do. I think is the problem.
But at the end of the day, the result is the same. They miss the playoffs.
Yeah.
They'll always do the unexpected, and it'll never work.
Yeah.
And they should probably just fire every single
get Ron. They should. The owner of the team needs to sell it, bro. If they want to ever become relevant.
I don't know if Vlade still has a hand in anything, but
if he does, get him out of there.
Get him out of there. I mean, it's just the Kings. It's. I mean, ever since I can speak for me and James. Ever since we have been avid basketball fans, the Kings have been dog shit, bottom of the league. So this is nothing new.
They had one good year once they lost in 7 to the Warriors. That's it.
So this is like, yeah, the football equivalent of the Browns. Every year you're going to go in, they're going to fucking stink.
And just like it's like the Browns. They taste success for a year or two, and then they blew it up.
Yeah, not even 2. 1 year. They fire Mike Brown, the coach that got him a 3 seed. Fire him because the team they built a shit team for him. Who fucking can't. If Mike Brown coaches fast pace, they have 36-year-old DeRozan out there. Fire him. I mean, it's just abysmal. Godly. I'm shocked their projection is so high.
I think it's because they have like 3 players who have been all-stars.
Yeah.
So on paper, it's like, oh, okay. And it's like, no, actually, no.
Actually,
It's
you know
not.
what? Who do they play for? Oh, the Kings? Yeah.
All right, I can't wait no longer. Dallas Mavericks over under 39.5. I'm a hard over. This is the easiest decision I've ever seen. Are we serious?
He is a
Start
Mavs fan.
I am a Mavs fan, but are we serious? This team last year, this won 39 games. You're telling me they can't win one more game?
I agree. It's over.
Last year, Luka was out most of the season. Okay, they trade him for God knows what. I, I can't explain it.
Now,
I don't.
to play devil's advocate for this projection, the health, Kyrie Irving possibly not coming back till who knows, AD's health issues, and then at that point they'd be running Cooper Flag, a rookie.
But here's the thing: 80 shows up, gets injured the first game back. Then Kyrie gets out injured end of the season, like late. And they won 30. They can't win one more game with all those injuries that they had last year.
Yeah, I don't love their role players, but they're fine.
The
I,
only concern is point guard.
I
Their
think
defense is going to be. This is the top 5 defense. Them, Houston, OKC, Spurs. I mean, are we serious?
I would say over, but I could see under, but only strictly because of injuries. And if there comes a point in the season where the lineup is D'Lo, Flag, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall, and Daniel Gafford, it's kind of nasty in a bad sense.
The only hope, I guess, really is for this team. Here's the thing as well. This team in the playoffs, if they make it, here's the lineup: Kyrie, Clay, Flag, AD, Gafford, or Lively. Are we serious? If
I mean,
Cooper Flag he's looked great so far, and my convincing of this of me being a fan after that worst trade of I've ever seen of is Cooper Flag being Luca 2.0 and being generational. So it lot on the stake, lot on the line here for me personally. I'm over. I don't love the team. I love the team next year, especially. If injuries, no one gets injured like Kyrie. Nico Harrison, outside of last year, is a good GM. Now, last year made him the worst GM ever, but um, God help us all. In about 7 years, Cooper Flag will be probably a Laker, but
until
go.
then,
This team should win 40 at least 42 games, be like an 8 seed, play
I,
in type, and sneak in and play OKC and get a quick dub in 6. So let's rock out.
I don't agree with all that, but I go over. But I see under. I can see it. I mean, you can't deny that you could see it as well. I mean, with the
I could
injury
see it if
history.
80 and if Anthony Davis is always dinged and he's a Disney, then yeah. But even if he misses half the season, I still think Cooper Flag and
D'Lo can D'Lo and can get 40. Cooper Flag and D'Lo. I mean, I'm going over. I think AD as long as AD plays like 60 games, y'all are fine.
where Kyrie will be back around January is the hope. So that's like half the season.
He's not going to
God,
be Kyrie this year
he
because he's
might.
still on his way back. But he's still better than D'Lo,
I mean,
even after coming off an Achilles injury.
it's not Achilles, it's ACL,
Yeah, oh my bad.
which is not nearly as bad. I mean, I saw Adrian Peterson tear his ACL, and then 6 months later he goes out, starts week 1, and then wins the MVP. That was like a decade and a half ago. So
I go over.
I'm over.
Uh,
You want to go ahead with this team?
yeah, Memphis Grizzlies 40 and a half.
Under.
Absolutely under.
I hate it so
Another
quick.
team, that is Jaren's hurt. Think who someone else just got hurt on that team and is out for a while. Oh, Scottie Pippen's gonna be out 3 months. Um,
Their point guard is John Morant, who what's that, like probably 50 games he plays.
50, yeah, and there's always a chance of suspension.
They won 48 games last year, and they were the 2 seed at one point, and don't know what happened, but it's one of the biggest meltdowns I've ever seen. I think recent memory for a team. I mean, it was ending that season last year was just it couldn't end quickly enough for them.
And you can say that we don't know ball, but we both agree and have both agreed for quite some time that how like Jaren Jackson is he's overrated. If you watch him for any extended period of time, he fouls, he doesn't rebound, he's a below average shooter. So I know he's good at defense, but is he really? And he's made to an all-star game, but come on now, dude. A second option, I would not even really want him as a third option on my team.
And it's between him and Cat, but who's the most frustrating player to watch whenever they're getting their fouls going. I mean,
Jaren Jackson is one of the most infuriating players. I remember watching that OKC series last season. Granted, it was OKC, but I mean, you want to talk about a player who you just wonder what the hell is he doing?
he can't handle the ball.
And he's like, what the hell is Jaren Jackson doing? And same thing with Zach Edey. I wanted to rip my goddamn hair out watching Zach Edey half the time. 7'4", 7'5", whatever the fuck he is. It just does. I mean, rebounds, but then just gets stripped. Rebound and loses it. Rebound, puts up layups, bricks. I mean, it's just. And John Morant, he's great. John Morant's a great player, but the only thing that Memphis has going for them, they always find these guys who just come in and produce.
Wells last year.
Wells, I mean, Vince Williams, I mean, you name it. It's been for a long time, though. They always find these random players or guys you've never heard of who come in and just are good. They're for them.
They're good at drafting.
They are. They're good at finding talent and drafting.
The problem is they gave up on the season before it even started. They traded Desmond Bain for 4 first-round picks. Great trade.
They got KCP,
but they also gave up on the season before it started doing that. They're obviously this is a rebuild semi. This is kind of an in between year for them. John Morant's a great player. Again, my thing is Jaw's going to miss time. Jaren Jackson's already injured, and Scottie Pippen's out. I mean, is Derrick Rose going to retirement for him, or
I mean,
40? You took me the team to win 41 games. I don't see it. It's like a 35-win team. My opinion.
They're not horrible, but they are banged up and they just aren't that good. They're really not that good. If you look at it on paper, they have depth, but it's still just going to be. It's now, especially that no Desmond Bain. It's just the John Morant show, and I'm not. I don't see it. So that's it.
Next is the San Antonio Spurs, 43.5. They have Victor Wembanyama, who, thanks Hakeem, Hakeem taught him how to do the dream shake now, and so the league's cooked.
They have the greatest talent in NBA history on their team.
He also trained with Ra's al Ghul, apparently. So whatever the hell that means.
Yeah. This is tough though, because honestly, with the Spurs, I mean, they have Wemby. So, I mean, what else do you really need to say? They have Fox, who is good. He's a former All Star. He's a good player. And they've got some good pieces like Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson. I mean, they have a good
What's the rookie they got?
um Dylan Harper.
By the way, Fox I think is out first couple weeks of the season. So
Mm,
personally, they should trade Fox.
again?
Uh, here's the thing: they got Dylan Harper.
Yeah, they do. I mean, but they signed Fox to an extension is the thing.
I mean,
And
don't trade him right away. See if Harper's good first. But they need to trade Fox and just go get Giannis. But that won't happen this year. Um, I the whole thing you're basing on this team is again it's comes down to just health for these over unders. And
Wemby,
Wembanyama is he he's 7'5". I mean, people say he grew. Is he a top 5 player now? Is he going to play 70
he
games?
he was dealing with blood clots. They missed like 20 plus games. I,
He could win the MVP. I mean,
he could honestly he could come out here. I wouldn't be shocked if Wemby just walked out this season, got the Spurs 50 plus wins, won MVP and DPOY. He's that good.
yeah.
But I'm gonna
Oh,
go under.
okay. Let's hear it.
I outside of Wemby, I don't think this team is good enough yet. I don't. Like Vassell, I think Vassell's solid, but like you're using him almost as your like outside of Wemby is like your go get a bucket guy. You know what I mean?
I would say it's Dylan Harper and Stephon. I mean, Stephon Castle. I like both those guys a lot, actually.
I
I
think
mean,
I
and
think
you got Fox.
I think give him one more year before we're talking like approaching 45, 50 wins. But again, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, because you're projecting them to be 44, minimum 44 and 38, and it's doable. But I'm thinking like 40 and 42, 41 and 41.
They won 34 games last year. So this is a 10-win leap. But my thing is, we see guys like Luca, SGA. I mean, Jokic. When you're this good as a player, when you're generational, Braun, your team's gonna just the ceiling is. I'm going over just because of the fact I think he has a great season,
I
and
do too, but
I'm gonna bet on the talent and just hope the health is there because year one, I mean, he played most of the season.
yeah,
Before the blood toss, he hasn't really had like really much injuries. I mean, so I'm going over. I wouldn't be surprised if it's under, but I would bet on the over on this team personally.
okay.
I think they're not a great team, but they have like three really solid players, and then another rookie who might be really good as well. So
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. My under is like a very slight under. Um, because at the end of the day, like I said, Wemby could just come out here and just have a historic season, and I wouldn't be stunned. But I just, for some reason, I'm just thinking like one more year.
one more year.
I give him one more year to figure it out, and like I think next year on predictions, I'm like this team can win 50 plus.
Yeah,
I think maybe I just have to see it. You know, like obviously last year I wouldn't have picked the Rockets to be the second seed. I can see that happening where the Spurs like jump up to 4 or 3. Uh,
exactly.
but I feel like I just need to see it before I'm doing that. I mean, maybe it's the safe thing to go under. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I think both. I think both are valid because I think it's just kind of a tough one to predict.
All right. Next team looks like, oh, yeah, it's the Los Angeles Clippers, folks. 46.5. Last year, real quick, they won 50 games.
Over.
I don't know how it's this low.
Over. They got better.
They added Bradley Beal,
Chris Paul.
Brooke Lopez's corpse.
Oh, about John Collins, by the
John
way.
Collins is on the roster.
They are the retirement home, but
yeah. Kawhi had a healthy end of the season. We'll see. Kawhi is going to be planting trees, I assume.
now they did lose like a 24 point per game guy, Norman Powell. But you say Beal, you know?
Powell's way better than Beal. Beal though he's gonna just he's no longer getting paid max money. I think he should come in humbled. You would hope.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a mature locker room. Harden's gonna play 70 games, 65 games, no doubt. He doesn't really miss time.
And Chris Paul already announced this is basically his last season.
Yeah, so they got to go on a good note for Chris.
Zubac was borderline all-star last year.
Zubac was almost third team All-NBA. He had votes. It was close.
And to have a guy like John Collins, Brooke Lopez, and Bradley Beal, and Chris Dunn, and Bogdanovich,
Derek Jones Jr. This team is deep.
That's 11 guys.
They're deep, and they have like two top heavy talents as well.
They're 10, 11 deep, yeah, and they have two all-stars.
150 games again. I don't know how it's this low.
I think injuries maybe is the only reason, but I think even with injuries, this team is still.
And they have Tyronn Lue, who always overachieves.
Yeah, I mean,
last year I thought they were the second best team going to the playoffs or out of the West.
I think if they played any other team than Denver, I think they would have.
If they're on the other side of the bracket, I think they make the conference finals
easily. I mean, in Harden resurgence season, I mean, he shows he still can be a fucking all-star, all-NBA type of player.
He can still do Harden ball.
And if Kawhi's healthy, then, I mean, Kawhi's an all-star. I mean, he's just a bucket. I mean, if Kawhi's healthy, he's an all-star. I mean, it's just...
Undoubtedly.
So, I don't see it. I mean, Zubac misses time, put Brooke Lopez in. Derek Jones Jr. misses time, or if they decide to start John Collins, whatever. You have backup for that, too. Kawhi misses time, you got Bogdanovich. Harden misses time, Chris Dunn, Bradley Beal.
Chris Paul.
Oh, man. I mean, I'm just rattling off players. I mean, it's over. I think it's easy over, too.
I also think they're the best team. They're the best team in LA as well.
Yeah, because up next is the Lakers at 47.5. You want to go first? Luka's your guy, so
they won 50 games. Here's all I'm gonna say. They added DeAndre Ayton as their starting center, and they don't have a backup plan. I'm under.
I'm under too. I don't think it's even remotely close.
Braun already quit on the team and is injured.
Yeah, he quit.
All they have going from is skinny Luka, and at what point is he like, "Fuck! I signed an extension with this franchise, and I'm stuck here now."
You added your big free agency acquisitions, or I guess trade. Marcus Smart, who can't stay on the floor because he's never healthy, and even if he was healthy, is not the Celtics Marcus Smart. Can't shoot.
Yeah, you might stay on the court and can't stay in front of defenders.
So, and you got Ayton, who literally is known for not giving two shits, not trying, and is probably going to get death threats after 2 or 3 games by Lakers.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like Laker fans. Yeah, that's a great point.
You could argue that this team got worse. I mean, losing Finney Smith for nothing. I mean, you have Austin Reeves, Luka, and LeBron. LeBron already ducking Steph opening night. He's out. Luka, his health is like,
He's skinny. I think Luka has a great season, but who he's had this problem before in Dallas where before Kyrie they had no one else, and it was he couldn't do it. He can't. No one can do it by themselves. Look at Giannis. Their over/under is 44.5.
And I think we're getting to the point now with LeBron where it's just starting to be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna, go out get stats, like because I'm fuck it, like I'm retiring soon anyway, and it's just there's so much drama around the Lakers, and I mean,
It's a circus.
it's a circus, it's a clown show. I mean, you got fucking Braun and Bronny already fucking dodging preseason games, load management.
I
I
feel
I,
bad
I
for
think this.
Luka.
I genuinely think this team. I mean, I think Luka's going to be great, but he can't fucking. This roster is worse than anything he had in that. I like the collection of talent he had in Dallas. Sometimes, like a lot of
Dallas
times,
is fit the finals run team. It fit him perfectly. He had two lob threat center who's great defenders. He had a sidekick in Kyrie, two guys on the perimeter who were defenders and could make some shots in PJ and Derrick Jones Jr. And then they added Clay who fit him even better. But then and this team he has Austin Reeves who does the same thing kind of as Luca. LeBron, who does the same thing as Luca and also just pouts. And then he has eight net center.
this
And
team is not built for Luka at all.
their defense is gonna suck.
It's gonna be horrible. I mean, even if Luka is skinny now, he's never been a solid defender ever. LeBron doesn't even try on that end of the floor anymore, and Austin Reeves is about average. And then you put Marcus Smart in, who can play decent defense. He can't shoot.
Yeah. This is like 44 win team to me.
Yeah, I could see lower, honestly,
I,
but
I
I
think
think
the Spurs are better than them, honestly.
I could see the Lakers being a playing team, and only not worse because Luka's averaging 38 and 8.
He should lead league in scoring, especially if Braun's out for a significant period of time.
Not the Lakers being shit this season, which I think they will be, is going to have nothing to do with Luka, but it's going to be to do with the front office and LeBron faking injuries and pouting.
God, it sucks he's on the Lakers, bro.
So
Why couldn't he just gone to I don't know, anywhere else? I mean, anywhere would suck, I guess. But
I think the
whatever.
front office already came out and said, basically, without saying it, we don't give a fuck about really this year, next year. We're waiting until the 2027 free agency.
Yeah, they need to go get Giannis.
Yeah, or something like that. So I mean, do with that what you want, man. I don't see it. I don't think this is going to be a great year for the Lakers.
Yeah. Well, next up is your favorite team, the your Golden State Warriors, 47.5.
Mm-hmm.
Last year they won 48 games, added Jimmy Butler, and went on this huge win streak. Or not win streak, but huge won a lot of games with them. Climbed into the 7 seed and took down your Rockets in 7. They added Al Horford, added Seth Curry, then released Seth Curry, and they're supposed to add him back later. I don't understand that. They have Podziemski, who's getting the keys of the team apparently after Steph and Draymond leave.
He's getting handed the keys. They lose
They
Looney
they have Kaminga, which just seems like a loss
for
because
that,
he doesn't want to be there, and they don't want him. So I don't know why he's on the team still.
and they
They
have
have the greatest shooter of all time,
and
who's like 38. They have Draymond Green, who's stage one. He is a great defender,
they're old.
but he's also very old.
And their center, I guess, now that they're fully running, is either 48-year-old Al Horford or Trace Jackson Davis.
Or Quentin Post, who shouldn't. I mean, he's an undrafted rookie out of Boston College last year. So and also, no offense, looks like a cartoon character. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem with this team is they're fucking old and they're not as deep as the Clippers.
If someone gets injured, I didn't even mention. I mean, Jimmy Butler is also. Here's the thing: they were so good with Butler last year, but the moment Steph went out, they looked like not even like a playing team against the Timberwolves.
They don't have a backup. If
They're so dependent on Steph, it's crazy.
they don't have a backup plan if Steph goes down. I mean, I think they re-signed D'Anthony Melton. They brought him back, but like, there's no. I don't love Pods. I think he's just fine. Kaminga, like you said, it's like a mutual thing. Nobody wants like they don't want each other, but they re-signed him. I think
And
that's just,
Butler's not that guy. He's a great second option, but he's just not like I feel like he's afraid to shoot half the time.
Draymond will always be a good versatile defender who can play make, but at this point, asking him to score is just a lost cause.
Yeah.
So I would go, and it's not just because I hate the Warriors. I would go slightly under, like maybe 45, 46. 48 kind of seems like a lot. I know they have Butler and Steph, but like they're old, man. I mean,
They are.
they're old. They're like I said, they're old and they're not as deep as the Clippers. If the Clippers run into injuries, they have more guys that they can put in that I think are just can play. If Steph goes out, it's like point guard, the Anthony Melton shooting guard. You know what I mean? And then you're running the offense through Draymond and Jimmy. I mean, it's if Jimmy goes down, it's Kaminga starting. I mean, who's your center? Who the fuck is your center? Draymond?
Draymond.
Yeah, Draymond. And
They
maybe that's
worked last year.
their best option at center. I mean,
Um, I'm going over, but it's like 48-49 win team.
it's
They
gonna
were
be.
so great with Butler last year when they got him. It was incredible. The turnaround was, I mean, it was remarkable. And I honestly believe they beat Minnesota if Curry stays healthy. I mean, I, I think they know how to manage Curry's minutes now. He's playing less.
I think Steve Kerr is a shit coach nowadays. To be completely honest with you,
Wait, how?
I think he's overrated.
How is he a shit coach?
He's not shit, but he's just he makes questionable decisions sometimes.
I will agree with that. He handled the Kaminga situation terribly, but I just believe in Butler, Curry, Draymond just want to win games. They added Horford, who, if they have anything, it's a slight over because I think Clippers win 50 games. This team is barely worse than the Clippers. This team is like 48-49 wins. So yeah, it's a barely over. I mean, I would be shocked at all if they win 45-42 even. But I have faith in my guy Steph.
Okay.
He's like 38, but Braun's 40, so keep it moving.
All right. The Minnesota Timberwolves, 50.5. They're projecting 51.
They won 49 last year and also had a terrible start to the season.
They did. They were pretty bad to start the year. Julius Randle was not good, but then he was good towards the back end. They lose Nikhil, which is pretty big.
That's kind of it, right?
I believe that's it. They still have Dante. They retain Nas,
They got
Gobert.
Uncle Mike.
Yeah, they got Uncle Mike who is basically just out there to pass the ball nowadays.
Nasty Nas, Jaden McDaniels. I mean,
Durant, Ant-Man.
Dillingham, is he taking a step? That's a question.
Maybe they got that one athletic center in the draft. I don't know his name. I think he's like French or something, but
Did they actually draft a French center?
I think so.
I have no idea. Why do they need? They don't need centers. They need a point guard.
The thing with this team is they're going to be good defensively. I could see Ant-Man averaging 30 this year.
Yeah.
He probably won't, but I could see it. Honestly, I mean, if you just look at some of the teams in the West, if this team's healthy, I mean, I do like them more than Golden State. Do I like them more than the Clippers? I think it's 50-50. I think Ant-Man. I think this team defensively is solid.
Yeah.
If Julius, to me, it just comes down to like, can Julius Randle just like have a efficient year, play good? And
Yeah.
I would go over by like 1 or 2 games. I think that this team's good. I mean, I think that I think they're just a well built team with great bench pieces. I mean, if you have a guy like Nas Reed coming off your bench, Dante DiVincenzo coming off your bench, I mean, that's kind of really all you need. Just surround him with a couple other guys.
I mean, outside of Luka, Shea, and Jokic, Ant's the fourth best player in this conference.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Steph. I mean,
Steph is, if they have a playoff game, I'm taking Steph. But
win.
regular season wise, just because Ant's younger, he's gonna play a lot of games. He's baby Jordan. I
Yeah.
love this team. My only concern is they seem really top heavy. They have like two bench players who I like. That's kind of it. I mean, they got that one rookie last year who I don't remember his name, but he was pretty decent.
Oh,
Uh,
Terrence Shannon.
Shannon, I like he's a kind of hustle guy. I just feel like Gobert at this point in his career I know he was still good last year, but I just feel like it's kind of over for him. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna take a massive fall. Maybe not massive. I just think he's just kind of washed. I, I'm really struggling with this one because Mike Conley also is just not anything on offense now. How much longer can you keep going? I want to say under, but I just can't. I think this team wins like 51 games, honestly. I'm going to the slightest of overs. Just because the fact they won 49 games last year. Granted, they did lose, Nikhil, but they won 49 games and they had a terrible start to the season. The chemistry seems right now. Like he and Randall know how to play off each other. And I love Nasty Nas. McDaniels is still going to lock down anyone he wants to. I'm gonna
And
go very. DiVincenzo's still there too.
Julius Randle, like, legit had a really good playoff run until like the Thunder.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys were just unhappy about the trade because DiVincenzo was he was with his guys and the Nova Knicks and then Ant and Cat were just kind of still right off that high of the conference finals. And they just make a massive trade right before season starts. And I
So
just
it
think
kind of
it
made
took a
that.
minute for things to click. Things clicked last year. I can't say they don't win at least two more games than last year. You
Yeah,
know, they figured it out into the season, so I have to go over. I don't know why I want to go under. Just the keel's big, but I just think some of the guys are gonna be a little bit worse. It's kind of Ant has to take another step up, but yeah, I'm going over.
yeah, agreed. This is where it gets a little tricky. I feel like too. I mean, even at the top, um, Denver Nuggets 53.5. Obviously, swapped MPJ for Cam Johnson. Added a actual backup center in Jonas Valanciunas, so they're not running 58-year-old DeAndre Jordan who can't
They
move.
did it. They got a backup center.
Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bruce Brown. So that's a good bench. I mean, they have a good bench.
They gave Christian Braun a 5-year, $125 million extension yet today.
Mm-hmm.
We're recording this, by the way, the day of day of the season is 3 a.m. though. So
Um, they got Jokic, who is the best player in the world.
yeah,
Um, and they have I mean, they don't have another all-star on their team. Every year I'm like, you know what, Jamal Murray could do it this year. It just doesn't do it. I don't know if it's just
he's a playoff all star, not a regular season all star.
I go over. They have Jokic in depth and in a backup center, so Jokic can actually like rest.
This is a 57-win team to me, at least, or not at least, but like I don't see how this team doesn't. I mean, they won 50 games last year with. That was his worst. Jokic's worst awarding cast he's had since the Murray injuries. You know,
Yeah.
when they're running out with Will Barton, Monte Morris. I mean, are we serious right now? This is Jokic we're talking about.
He
This is
ain't taking a step back.
if
I mean,
Jokic could win his fourth MVP this year, and at that point, he's top 10 at this point. I mean, if he does it again, I mean,
I don't see how they don't go over. Jokic is healthy every year. I mean, you don't have to worry about him ever getting injured.
yeah.
And they have play. The only thing is I don't know how Cam Johnson fits as a 3.
I think honestly, I think Aaron Gordon's the 3. Like he'll be guarding like that is I don't know. He can come off the bench and you start Bruce Brown or uh, the old guy Hardaway. That is the one thing I would if they had I got like a Coro, that'd be I think amazing. But that's the only thing, yeah. But MPJ couldn't defend for shit either.
You can't
So
at least keep up.
he's a little better.
And at the end of the day, they have Jokic, so they'll figure it out anyway.
Yeah. He'll make Cam Johnson look like a great player.
Cam Johnson will probably have the best shooting year of his career because Jokic is going to be just getting all of the defense towards him, and they'll be wide open.
Jokic had Aaron Gordon looking like he was an All-Star last year.
I mean,
I love Aaron Gordon, but he's not really an All-Star.
Jokic got Christian Braun $125 million.
He did. Jamal Murray's gonna make an All-Star. He's making an All-Star game this year. I'm calling it right now.
I mean, I hope so.
Nuggets are gonna be the 2 seed at the time of the All-Star. He'll be playing solid All-Star. Let's get it. Nuggets. This is a hard over for me.
Over.
All right, I'll let you take this next one.
Houston Rockets, 54.5. Added arguably a top 10 player of all time in Kevin Durant. Added Dorian Finney-Smith. Added Josh Okogie. Fred VanVleet did go down.
Wait, they added Josh Okogie?
We did, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Did go down ACL before the season, so we'll probably miss it. Tough blow. They already announced our starting lineup for tomorrow.
What is it?
Amen, point guard. Kevin Durant, shooting guard. Jabari Smith at small forward. Sengun at 4, and Steven Adams at 5.
Oh my god!
6'8", and then 4, 6, 11 guys.
Holy shit!
So
I can't believe I can't watch that game anymore. I'm so upset.
I was heartbroken about the Fred VanVleet thing. And I don't want my bias to ever come into this, but I just don't see if that's our starting lineup for most of the season. We have Reed Shepherd, who honestly looked incredible preseason. I know it's the preseason, so you can't really judge that. But Reed Shepherd, the only reason Reed Shepherd people are down on him is because he just didn't play, and then when he came in, he didn't get reps. So obviously he's going to be inconsistent. But every other level he's played at, G League, wherever at, he's just dominated. So it's like we're not asking Reed Shepherd to come in and start in the defending champs house game 1. I mean, that would be he's good. We got Dorian Finney-Smith and Tari Eason on the bench. Clint Capella. I mean, I'm listing just guys who play defense and are like 6'8", 6'9" plus. Reed Shepherd, I mean, you want to talk about defense? I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, and then the one thing we missed last year was a guy you could give the ball to in the clutch and just get a bucket. or at any point in the time in the game where our offense was doing anything. We didn't have that guy. Jalen Green was supposed to be the guy you gave the ball to for a bucket. He couldn't do it. And who better
Yeah.
to than the greatest scorer of the basketball of all time?
What?
Kevin Durant,
Of all time?
arguably,
Okay.
the best bucket getter.
Best bucket variation getter.
Yeah.
You get a bucket anyway. I'll give you that.
Over. I mean, our defense is cracked.
How many wins?
57, 58. I'm not going 60. I think that's a little too much. But yeah. We have a 3 head coach. Our defense is unbelievable. We have Kevin Durant. I'm the biggest bully. Amin Thompson's my second favorite player in the NBA. I mean, he's. I think Amin Thompson's multi-time All-Star, DPOY. I think he's incredible. And then Sengun. I mean, I'm Sengun's an All-Star. I mean, he's. I think all these young guys. I think they get better with Kevin Durant. They just have that guy now. If we had Fred VanVleet, I would have said 60 plus. But I think that knocks us down a little bit. I don't see how you can't look at this team and think that they're not at least a top 3 team in the West.
Oh yeah, they're definitely top 3. I'm struggling because the Van Vliet injury is you get to believe in you have to believe in Reed Shepherd now. And outside of Amin, I mean even Amin, I mean is he a point guard? Is he like can he initiate an offense? The defense unquestionably, I guess he have Sengun to initiate it. The defense unquestionably is second best defense in the league, maybe even better than the Thunder. Honestly, I mean, I would love to see that. That'd be a dogfight of a playoff series. I mean,
How about us single handedly bringing to the league back the double big lineup? Now everyone wants to do it.
I love it. Well, the Cavs.
Yeah, but like 2 centers there's no stretch in the floor. How about that? We're going to lead the league in offensive rebounds.
I can't. That playoff series between Rockets and Warriors last year was one of the most fun I've ever seen a playoff series. It was the two opposite teams, ultimate big and ultimate small. I want to go over, but I've gone over too many teams in a row. Actually, the last 2 were just the slightest old Timberwolves and Warriors slide overs. 55 wins. That's 3 win more. They lost Family. I want to go over. I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm going over. This team's too damn good. Like I know they lost Family, but they're too good at defense. I don't know how teams are gonna score on them, honestly. And you got Kevin Durant, Amin Thompson, and Sengun. That's a big 3. I don't care. That's 3 All Stars right there. That might be the best big 3 in the league. I don't care what the Thunder have. I mean, obviously, you can throw in Jokic with Murray and whoever else, but just with 3 guys who are all good, this might be the best in the league.
And there's depth. Even the guys on our bench are locking up people. Tari
just stored on the bench with Finney Smith. It's the only concern is going to be playmaking on this team, which is a big concern. Like who's drilling the ball up the court?
Yeah, I mean Kevin Durant can do his share, but and if we didn't have a playmaking big like Sengun, I'd be worried. But
I could see Shepherd, or if Shepherd I could see them making a trade for like a Ty Jerome type player.
I think if Shepherd comes out and really shows out, I think 60. But I don't expect that from him this season.
Yeah.
So over. I mean, call me by. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. We got
Clint. That's it, and that's it. Oh wait.
That's it. Yeah, not the defending champs.
My over under is who cares.
The what?
Thunder is over under 62.5. They won like fucking 68 games last year. Are you serious? Here's the thing, right?
Okay, give it to me.
Chet and homegrown. I mean, Chet and Hartenstein missed like more than half the year last year, and they still won 68 games somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But what do they have to prove? They're the champs now. I mean, they are. I mean, I think it's fraudulent. I think they should have lost to Denver, but Caruso's allowed to be officiated differently. Should have lost, but they got lucky with the Achilles injury.
Don't forget, Aaron Gordon was playing on like one leg, and MPJ had an injured shoulder.
Yeah, and I am biased. I don't like this team at all. I think they kind of they're just very cringe. I nothing against like just like the okay. I do have okay. I don't know. I'm gonna go under because they won the championship. I saw this with Boston last year. They just coasted. Like if they're the 2 seed, they'd be like, okay, who cares? Like, but they're gonna be the 1 seed anyway. Like they can just coast to 61 wins, 62 wins, 60 wins. They should. I prioritize. I know they're young still. They should prioritize just like being healthy in the playoffs and just take it easy. If they want to go hard, then sure they could fucking win 65 games, 68. I don't know how they won 68 games last year. It boggles my mind honestly because I don't get it. I don't know how they were so good with all those injuries. Shea is, sure he won MVP, he didn't deserve it. Personally, I think Jokic he averaged a triple double and was carrying a team that didn't even belong in the playoffs. Shea may repeat. J Dub is injured. Um, I just I don't know what they have to prove, and I I'm going to slide under. I don't really care what they do as well. This is again, it's bias a little bit, but what do they have to prove? Like they're the best team in the league, and we haven't had a repeat champion since the Warriors.
I completely agree. I go under because why? I mean, it's like the same thing when Braun was on his streak. Like, okay, Braun finishes the 3 seed. Who gives a shit? You have Braun. Like if the Nuggets get the 1 seed, Thunder get the 2 seed. You think they're losing sleep over that? I mean, my only thing is they are young, so maybe they're like, yo, let's just go out there and win as many games as possible. But I feel like why? Like you just won a championship. Are you really gonna like at the back half of the season, like if you're like 25 games above 500, are you really gonna go out there and be like, no, like we have to? And remember, the Warriors tried really hard to set that 73-9, and then it caught up to them, and they lost. They lost. So, what does that 73-9 win team? You think that they'd rather have the championship, or
This team they chased ghosts last year. They really went for like as many wins as possible. They got 68. That's fucking hell impressive. They don't need to chase ghosts. Just they need to chase now a repeat. They played it up until the last day possible. Like they need to prioritize just all right, Shay, just take the night off. Every fucking 20 games. Just
if the Thunder are the 2 seed, you think that they're not going to be the favorites?
they won't be the 2 seed, but yeah, they'll still be the favorites. But
like,
I don't see any team in the league winning 60 games except them.
Yeah, I mean,
I still don't get how they're so good. I'm just being honest. I know their defense is incredible, but I just outside of Shea, I just see this team and I'm like, okay, well, like in the playoffs, it's just hard. It's hard to watch them sometimes because I'm just like outside of Shea, who do you trust? But this is the regular season, and they're the best team in the league, undoubtedly.
3 games though. That's so fucking high. I go under. I think 60. Yeah, they can get 60. I think I think 60 to high 50s. Honestly, I don't think they're going to run away with the 1 seed like they did last year at all.
The West is also better. I mean,
They're
also the defending champs teams are gunning for you every night. Like, all right. Pistons. This is if any chance. Let's go see. Let's see where we range against this team now.
Yeah, Rockets, Nuggets. I mean, Timberwolves. Those teams are gonna. Those teams are gonna like want that. They're gonna mark those games on the calendar. I mean, all these teams. They're. I mean, Oklahoma's like public enemy number one to all these teams. If you beat the Thunder, it's like, hey, like we got a real shot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so and yeah, I don't think the Thunder will lose sleep if they don't hit 63 games. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
They might just because they're somehow so good, they might just get it because whatever, or maybe because they're so young, they're like, hey, let's just do it. You know, like let's just win as many games as possible because fuck it. I mean,
Well, gut feeling. What's your NBA Finals? Mine is Nuggets Knicks.
I go Nuggets. Yeah. Yeah, my gut feeling. I mean, Rockets. Uh, yeah, Rockets, Knicks, or Nuggets, Knicks. I know it's just we're probably just haters of the Thunder, and they could just make the finals again and win it, and you know, fuck up another off season of just boring. But I'm going with the trend of Thunder losing in the second round.
They have to. We're gonna face Houston or Denver second round, and that's it. Every defending champ has gone second round.
And again, we both agree Nuggets should have beat them. I mean,
Yeah, and they're. This is a better Nuggets team, better Rocket team. Thunder
so
are the same. I mean,
yeah,
what do they add? Topic? He's injured again, so I
I,
mean,
I agree. I think Rockets or Nuggets make it out. Thunder are the best team, but
I
you
would be
know,
shocked if all Thunder make it out again. I'm just
we're haters.
yeah.
I
I've
mean,
seen a lot of NBA teams. It's not many anymore. I'm just you know,
I've seen a lot of NBA teams too, and this team is not up the top of the best teams I've ever seen. Like, I no
I don't
reason
know
that
how they. I don't get it how they won 68 games. It boggles my mind.
it does. I mean, I've seen. I mean, this team is not untouchable. The Pacers. If Halliburton didn't get injured, we could be having different conversations.
Yeah, some uncomfortable conversations. If Halliburton Achilles doesn't snap,
I mean, are we like sitting here acting like the Thunder were like the Lakers that lost one game to an Iverson step back? I, I mean, they went to
or the
the 2 games.
2017 Warriors who
Yeah,
lost one game because the Cavs were just on fire in Game 4 of the finals,
they went to 2 game sevens.
and both of them the Pacers were up at halftime and without Halliburton.
I mean, come on now, they're not untouchable. So I don't see any reason that you could sit and say that. Yeah, they're the favorites. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. And yeah, I think they're going to get the 1 seed again. But I don't know. I think that you can't sit here and say that they're going to be. I'm sorry. What was it? 16 games above the 2 seed this year.
That's crazy.
I don't see it. So
Well,
that's all they can do it.
that's our West. That's the over/under for the whole league. They're all 30 teams. You're welcome.
Welcome everybody. So
Go
we
cash
are
in.
accurate. So
Go bet in the Nuggets Knicks finals or Rockets Knicks if you know that's probably some good odds with the Thunder. I mean they're the favorites, so
exactly.
go Mavs.
Go Rockets. Hopefully,
And,
both team makes the playoffs. So
yeah, a little 2-7 matchup or something.
yeah, let's do it.
I'm down for it. All right, well, good luck to everyone this season. I hope your team does well, unless you live in
Sacramento.
the state north of Texas. And
Sacramento Kings fans, just don't kill yourselves this season. I know suicide is probably a very easy option. You're a Kings
Okay.
fan, but
You got this. Just root for Westbrook's the bonus. Just getting his banner stats. Just
yeah, just
if you're a Raptor fan, God be with you.
I'll be with Jazz fan. Stick it out.
If you're a Bull fan, just watch a lot of '90s. Just rewatch The Last Dance this season.
Again, be ready for some. Get ready for Heat fans, Bulls fans, not Hawks fans anymore. Bulls fans and Heat fans, get ready for the play-in. It's gonna be coming up in about 7 months, 6 months. Get ready for the play-in.
It's coming. I mean, it's a lock.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you are a Suns fan, I'm sorry, Luka did it to you, but he ruined your franchise. No, Matt Ishbia did that. I'm sorry.
And if you're a Nets fan, why aren't you just a Knicks fan?
That's a great question.
Why are you a Nets fan at all?
If you're a Clipper fan, congrats. Your team's better than the Lakers this year.
Yeah, if you're a Clippers fan, I mean.
But granted, the Lakers have a better future with Luka.
If you're a Clippers fan, I'd be a Clippers fan too if I lived in LA. So
if you're a Mavs fan, shout out to you for sticking through it. I gave up. I was not a fan until the draft lottery happened. I'll be honest. It's been rough for us, but we're looking up.
And if you're a Rockets fan, hopefully we'll see a championship before we die. But if not, I wouldn't be surprised because it's the Rockets, and I physically fathom witnessing them holding an NBA championship trophy.
Oh, God.
I mean, go Rockets.
I think we got to end it on that.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, good luck to everyone again, and to Vertz.
Well, yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back around. Who knows? You might see us again soon.
And last one was happy birthday, Colton, again. So
birthday me. Go Rockets. My birthday. If you don't get a win, I just had to witness that Texans game and then the Rockets lose. It's going to be a bad 24 hours.
All right. Signing out.
Adios.